All right, so they've started building my other rubber place. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect that. I love this new disconnection tool, by the way, this new delete tool, and how you can just delete a certain section and not have to like create a new pipe anymore. That's just so good. It's definitely a big improvement. So we're gonna have this go all the way across underneath this pipe. And I think what I'm gonna have to do here is, you know, I deleted this section, but I'm starting to think I shouldn't have now. I'm going to bring that back only because what I suspect is going to have to happen is that I'm going to have to put these two pipes side by side in order to get what I want. I suspect that's what's going to have to happen. So I'm going to put this under here like this. Then I'm going to go all the way under here. And then I'm going to take this and connect it like that to the rubber place. Then we're going to take the wastewater. So we're going to take and maybe we'll go from here. I think so. We'll take it from like, let me see here. And we'll come all the way over and disconnect it till about like here. All right, so like we could choose the segment that we want to delete. It's so much better. So much better. And of course, that will stop the wastewater from, you know, heading this way. I can't remove it with Unity because I have none. Isn't that nice? So the first thing I'm going to want to do here is I'm going to create a ramp. We're going to do a small one. You know, this is going to be a really busy area with cargo and everything. I think I'm going to go somewhat more future-proof and do a bigger one here. We're going to do about like this instead. We'll go with a medium ramp here. And this pipe really didn't need to take it back that far, but I did. So it's done now, okay? It's done. All the way this direction. And is that straight? Yep. And then we're just gonna basically get it to come up and meet up here. It doesn't look very good, does it? It does not. Can I delete partial? Oh, I can. Yeah, partial on a temporary too. It's so much better. So much better. I do wish the delete key wasn't the hotkey for it though. You have to actually move your hand all the way over to DEL. The actual delete key. I do kind of wish maybe I could rebind it though. I probably could. I mean, I haven't even checked to see if key bindings are rebindable. They probably are, and I just haven't bothered to look yet. So, not their fault, you know, it'd be my fault for that. I just feel like it's a really weird, I mean, it makes sense because it's delete, you know, but it's a little bit more challenging to, you have to look down at the keyboard and be like, which button? Okay, it's all the way over here. All right, I need to build these because now everything is at a standstill. We're going to start losing fuel here in a second if they can't get rid of their wastewater, which so far it doesn't seem like that's a big deal. It will be, though. Now that they're producing more fuel, it will be. And, of course, this takes a lot of concrete as well to make this. So we're going to buy... I don't have any Unity. I have no Unity at all, man. Like, I just need to stop the boosts. I just can't take it anymore, man. This whole thing being done is awesome. Like, just we don't need anyone to bring, you know, the parts here. They always have their parts ready to go, and this is very, very good. I'd like to do that with everything. My goal with this run is going to be to make as many jobs as possible truckless. Okay, that's the ultimate goal, for sure. Now, I want to get these guys to have more oil. So you see the fluid storage here? It's built up with oil. 180 oil here. This one will soon be 180 oil as well. And then once they build this one, we'll get another 180. And eventually, I think we'll have, you know, more advanced storage tanks and stuff, and maybe a lot more storage tanks. This oil is not coming from the drills. These are coming from the ship, right? We took the ship over and got it from the overseas rig here, right? Overseas rig, the oil rig out here, right? And so this oil is coming off the boat, and it just gets stored here. But I'm changing how the pipes are a little bit, just so that this oil supply can be distributed to both of these. So that's kind of happening, and as soon as I can get it to, like, you know, build 128 construction parts, can't use Unity to build it. There's not, the option's not even there. There it goes. Fake out. You see what I did there? I gotcha. I win. And this is a temporary thing. I don't want them to deliver to this. There we go. So now we should see this oil supply being in here, and these guys should both be full all the time now, which should take the pressure off of the back pumps over there. So we're going to leave those pumps running, but having the oil from the boat is going to change the game there a little bit. And now I just need a lot of concrete, which I cannot get very fast. To save my life, I cannot get this very fast. You need to recover that so you could just disappear and go away. All right, you can get through here. Yeah, this is still level 2 over here to help with trucks. Okay, I need the construction parts. I'm going to do this, I think. This is all, yeah, this is all ready to go. We're going to do this. Take that away. Let's ditch this pipe here too, all the way up to there. And we're probably going to ditch the storage unit, but we want that storage unit to be over here instead, right? So we're going to say, we'll just go ahead and maybe go 1, 2. Is this a good alignment? I think I'd actually like it to be over here instead. Yeah, let's go right here with it. Yeah, right here. Just all the way like this. Wow, it moved on me. You don't have to do this anymore, Charlie. You don't. There's new tools for this. It's going to take me a while to learn that those tools exist and to use them more regularly, but let's take... I'm a creature of muscle memory, man. My muscles remember things, and I can't... Very hard to unlearn things. I've got a bunch of gold construction parts, so getting the rubber over there won't actually be a problem. Just going to go over like this and dump it in Mount Crumpet. Yep, dump it in Crumpet right there. Then you can go straight to there. And I'll quick deliver that, and I can't do that one. That's because of Unity, not because of storage. But yeah, once we get this built, and it'll be hooked up to the fuel already, so it's just a matter of time here. There we go. Is this good? Yes. Okay. The wastewater is returning to the dump, so that means these things can keep running now. Very good. All these storages are up now too. That is also very good. And so now the only thing that's left is this bridge so that I can get these trees out of here and just create a better, flow of traffic here. We're just going to have a bridge here anyway. All right. I think we're ready to rock. Let me just go with rubber there, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and tell them to empty this. Well, I can't do that because they need to be able to build this before they can empty it, don't they? They'll put it in the shipyard, though, I think. And then when I take this and tear it down, it'll give me the construction parts I need from there. Is this the right time to drop another refinery? Should we do that? Drop another one? We're going to get to the point where... like, waste, right? Waste is going to be a big issue here in a second. Let's bring you over. I don't even know if this thing can support more. Is it able to support any more than this? Because everything's changed, right? These things don't support as much as they used to. This used to be like 300 or 200 or something. And now it's 60 every 60 seconds, which, if I slow it down, you can see it gets to 20. It is basically capped out right now. So I'm going to need another one. That's what it seems anyway. So I'm going to put another one right over here. Yeah, right there, so that I can have one more to expand here if I need to. Then we'll go ahead and connect it there. This wastewater will connect there. The fuel line connects there. And then this oil is going to come across height 2 to here. And then drop down like... this. There we go. The final step then to getting this to be really good is to get the U-shaped conveyor from the coal, and we're going to get this to be cold in. We're going to go cold in, and we're going to say it's belted in is what I'm meaning to say. We're going to have it go from here over like that, over like this, and then we're going to take this coal and go... Is it there? I think it's here. All the way across. And we're going to do this on the ground so we can use ramps. It just makes it easier. And we're going to belt it in like that. Now this is going to prevent the trucks. Trucks are going to have to go a very creative route to get over in here until I get this ramp in. So I'm going to actually prompt that ramp to happen right now. And it's all about concrete at this point. I cannot do these ramps without concrete. It's just the way it is. I'll go in the middle. Is this good? Have the cars go through here to get... They'll go around it anyway, though. I think we'll go a little bit closer to the mine. Yeah, we'll go about here instead to the mine. Man, would I love to just Unity build this. I miss the days of having just tons of Unity and being able to build whatever I want. All those days were so good. Weren't those good days? Oh, those were good days. I think they were. We have 13 months food supply. That's peculiar. Did both of you just decide to go... No. You, I don't think I need to do this. Look at this. This field is not going dirt. It's 61%. This one is doing the dirt. It's 77%. I mean, is the time it takes for it to go... Is that 3 months really worth that? I don't think so. I think it's fine to just do this. Or maybe we'll start alternating the other one to boost it up, but I don't think it's necessary to do that. If I get additional workers, then of course having another farm would be good. So I think we'll look at that too. And then obviously we want to put this with rainwater as much as possible. So we should probably take this arrangement. Can I copy this and the pipes? No pipes. Ugh. I wish there was a way to copy this and the pipes. I don't know why the pipes are never included in that. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm sure there's some other reason that is, you know, a very valid and perfectly good logical explanation for that, but I don't have it. Okay, so what I need to do is create the pipe. We're gonna go like this. No, go like this first. Yep. Go like this. And then this goes there. Yep, and then we'll take this pipe all the way over like so. I'm not entirely sure if it should be lined up here or somewhere else. I need to see where the rest of these are going to go. And I'll do that by connecting that. Then we'll copy these, flip them around, and get them right like this. So I think I'm kind of going with a localized approach with this one, right? I want this to be as truckless as possible. And so like having this big, grand, you know, water network where everything... No, if there's a water problem in this run, it's going to be very patchy. There's going to be a shortage in a specific location. It's not going to be the entire grid is connected and, you know, nothing's getting water, as opposed to only like this is going to be very patchy. So there's specific water for this process, water for this process. We have lots of space. We're going to use it. And I think it's going to make me a bit more redundant in terms of being a person. No, it'll make me a bit more redundant, I think, and resistant to outages by concentrating those sources so I can see exactly where the problem is in that sense. And I think I'm going to go, yeah. I think we'll do this too. Now, this is going to get in the way of that water, but... I can actually build that right now too, but I'm gonna take and just move this so it can be like this instead. And if I do that, I can get this pipe to meet up with the regular water supply that's coming off of these things, some of these things. But then also, I want to see if I can do even... Can I do 2 more here by chance? Something like this. I think that'll be okay. Because we're going to be using a lot of water for the agriculture, right? So I do want to have more here. I think this will work. I'm going to... Well, it will work, but it won't. Because this has to be out of here in order for it to work. So I need to do this and then right like that. And then you got to go around and over like so and hook up there. That's good. And then you're gonna just meet there. There we go. Now, there's not enough room for the trucks to get by here, but we can expand this and make it, nice and flat, if you will. And then they'll be able to wrap around this. But I think this is going to serve as my water system for the agriculture for the time being. We'll supplement a lot of the groundwater with rainwater. One thing I don't have a whole lot of here, though, is a tank. I don't have a tank in the middle of this, and I think that's probably a good idea, right? So maybe I should remove this pipe for now. Let's pull this pipe back from like here, and this one back from there. And then we can put in just some fluid storage, I think right on, yeah, and maybe we go like this with it. Maybe from this side. That's not bad. We could do it from this side. We could say 3 tanks of water storage there. And then this goes directly into the field that way. And it can also go that way later on, right? And then this will go through here and then around. And it can actually just go like that. You can meet there. And then this cable / pipe, pretty sure it's called a pipe. Doesn't look like a cable. If you go, honestly, if you go far enough away, it looks like a cable. Yeah, look, these are cables. In any case, that's the water system. And this will eventually start feeding into, I hope anyway. I'm trying to remember how the irrigated farms look. It's going to be on this side, right? I'm hoping that the irrigation system is there and there. Because I made this very tight. And I don't know about that, man. That's really right up against that field, I mean, we can always go level 2, though. Like, I can move up and go over top of this and over. It won't look as clean, but we can do it. It's fine. What else can we do here? How come we only have 12 months of food? The trucks can reach this. They absolutely can. I don't know. They're just not delivering it. Can you guys maybe deliver potatoes there and potatoes here? Can you guys maybe, make this your top priority or something? Can you get that there, please? We still have 200 over here. But it's still saying it's low food. It's got me worried, honestly. We have 240 iron here, so I'm going to go ahead and repair that cargo ship. Hell yeah. Off you go. Bye-bye. Low food supply. I know. I don't understand why. You got fields. So we're supposed to pop about 43 food coming in 2.7 months. 2.6 months. They're synchronized. That's why. Something happened with their cycles, and they got synchronized where they're going to pop at the same time instead of alternating, which is why we're going to get another field. Everything's fine. We're just going to get another field here with the labor that we have, and that'll add to our food supply. No big deal. It'll be great. We really need rubber, too, and concrete. All the things. We need all the things. I don't have any wood? I don't have any wood? How do I not have any wood? Excuse me? Trucks, get on this. The tree harvester. Go help the tree harvester. Oh, my God. How did I run out of wood already? This belt is just done now. So that's cool. And, I think our fuel issue is going to be solved. As soon as this is built, I think our fuel issue is good. Obviously, these tanks are empty now, so the fuel supply coming through this is even more constrained than it was before. But, are you guys... You are, aren't you? Don't do this. Not like this, okay? This is the import, okay? No export. No export. Honestly, truck export doesn't need to happen here. Nope. No, it doesn't. And you see this? I think I need to stop this, right? I want this eventually, but I think they're starting here, and I don't want them to start here. I'm going to stop this. And guys, I want you to focus your attention right here. Okay? All of this is what needs to be flattened first. Okay? And I might even get another mining tower, because I think I have a spare. Well, I thought I did. No. I thought I had a spare excavator. Which I guess I kind of do, because we're not, low on coal or anything. So, I mean, Perhaps I do. The other thing I wanted to get, which this one is reminding me of, is I want to get a fuel station. And that fuel station is going to need to be, I think, right here. Like, I don't want them, if they're in this area, they can be served by the fuel station truck. We're going to have several fuel stations, but I think over here is where it needs to be first. So if I can get that building, wherever it may be, here it is. And obviously we need truck deliveries and stuff for this, but if I'm going to get, let's say, a fuel station right here, it's kind of a sloppy, nonchalant, whatever you want location, but we're going to do that. And then we'll attach a fuel tank to that there. And this will obviously hold diesel. And we'll get a fuel station there along with a truck. And then all I need now is to build this. This was very easy to build. What isn't easy to build is the ones with white construction parts. The ones that are easy are the more advanced ones are very easy. You like how that works? I just have no ability to do this? I only have 20 wood. I mean, it says I have 513 wood, let me tell you, but it doesn't. It's not true. I don't have 513 wood because you have to have it specifically in storage in order to use it for trade. And that is the difference. This was not this way in the last game. It just wasn't. Having this much wood, I should easily be able to trade no problem. But I was not able to do that. And now I can say, keep it full. And then they'll always bring the wood here. And then I can trade with it right away. This is like my wood is like my currency right now. This is what I use for everything right now. It's all about the wood. There's way too many trucks here. The thing is though, if I don't assign them here, then they'll do nothing. But we're not using the coal as much right now, so I guess they can just run logistics. Full on copper too. We really need to start using that, don't we, for electronics? I mean, we should be already using it for electronics. It's just the rubber that's stopping me. And I think that if yeah, I'm gonna try this, even though I really like having the construction parts. I'm gonna get you two to run electronics persistently, just so we can keep this full, make sure our maintenance doesn't stop. Still says 7 months of food. And you're starting with dirt, basically. Next cycle, please. Oh, yep, right there. You're good. 2.7 months. Oh my God. 2.7 months here too. This is getting wild. I don't like this. No, I don't. Definitely do not like this. And they're spreading out their construction parts instead of just finishing one. Come on. No, it's not that. It's wood. Yeah, a lot of this wood is actually sunk into this, right? A lot of this wood is sunk into construction projects around, which is, I guess, a good thing, but also very scary, right? Especially with this whole like food shortage thing. Very scary. We're popping a lot of food here really quickly though. So 1.4 months, 1.4 months, 1.5 months. So they're very synchronized now, and that's not good, but fine. All right, we're starting to capture rain now, which is super nice. We also have the ground pump up and running, which is good. I'm going to pause that just because I don't really want to use the power and everything for it right now. So we've got these fluid storages, and that's good for the water. So we'll end up storing all this stuff into here. For now, each of the rainwater harvesters have their own storage tanks, so it's kind of fine. As we come over here, though, I'd like to get, I think, like a storage solution for food. And storages for food have also changed in the game. Because we can't like determine what food it's going to be, because we have a lot of different food varieties, right? If you take a look at food here, there's a lot of different things we're going to be able to grow. So you need to designate what is going to be stored in each of these tanks. And you can kind of think about like the physical items, right? How does that food look? And you use the storage that's relevant to that type of food. So for example, potatoes, this goes in loose storage now, right? It stores 180 of loose storage products. So I'm going to have potatoes stored kind of like maybe 2 of them here. And this is just going to be sort of our backup supply. And as we get additional, sorry, right here, potatoes. As we get additional products available that we can grow and everything, we'll end up needing different storage tanks for different types of food. And actually, on that note, I feel like maybe we don't face it this way, but rather we face it this way. And we could actually say that they're located like, I want them closer to the food, but I don't want them too close. I need a lot of space here. So I'm hoping this is enough space, to be honest. Let's just put, for now we'll do 2. And I want enough space for ramps if I need them, which I've got that. Good. Yep, good. And ramps for over here. Good, okay. I think this is enough space for us to work with it. And we'll only do 1 of each. We're not going to connect them. For now, we're going to start and make them potatoes, but eventually we'll make them other things, right? We'll have other types of stuff growing in these fields, and we'll need storage for those stuff too. For now, we're just providing basically just a bunch of carbs for people. And now that I've got that stuff in here and they can start pulling off of this food supply, what I'll do is I'll click this. Now remember what I said, if you click this, it's emptied immediately now. And all of a sudden, boom, low food supply. Now, we have them over here, so that's why I was willing to do that now. But what I want to do is just delete this. And I can move that out of the way. So now the city looks like this, and we're now reliant on these 2 instead. And you can see that it all went into the shipyard and has to get moved over here. I do hope that they change that from between my recording and release and all that stuff, but that's kind of wild. Okay, the bridge is done. Excellent. And we can see that everybody is purring away. Nice. Now, this stuff needs coal. And again, I don't want to have to truck it around. I don't want to have coal be something that I have to manage, right? That was the whole idea. So we're going to pull a belt. We're going to go over here. We're going to grab this belt, and I'm going to pull this over from here. We're going to go up to, I think, leave it flat for a second. Go up to level 1. And then we're going to go straight over here in between these pipes, right? Which is very nice. And then we can drop it down. And we'll zigzag out and we'll go underneath this bridge, right? With this belt. And then this belt comes right over here, and it's going to be tricky, actually. I'm going to have to do something different with the pipes because it's going to be in the way. For now, I can deal with this. But the pipes have to move because the pipes have more flexibility than the belts. So I'm going to have to either move it or raise it up from here, which I don't think will work very well. Yeah, you gotta have more room than that. So I'm going to have to do something different with this. But since this is the only one that's building right now, this is the one I'll focus on. And so, ironically, I'm going to need this. I'm going to need rubber for the belt so that I can make more rubber. Nope, can't do it. No unity. Okay. Well, I'm getting very close, right? We're almost there, and I can actually mark these trees to cut down now because they can be reached by our friend, the tree harvester. Not much is known about our friend, the tree harvester, but he just loves to nom all the trees. And like, look at these guys. They have nowhere to bring the wood. They don't know where to bring it. They're just so confused. Let's remove the boost on this. See if we can't get more unity here. I think to help out with unity, yeah, this is full now. So why don't we just like tank this? And I can also tell it to load cargo, which if it's not already out and about, the ship is over here now. It just finished this, and I can actually tell it to do that. It will reach. So the boat is on its way to go to the oil rig now, thankfully. Buy a little bit more concrete, and I need to sort that out, man. I need to sort this concrete situation out. So they don't have any fuel, and this guy's just chilling, being like, yeah, man, I don't have any fuel. Once I get the construction parts, I build this, and then I can start having, you know, at least like, hey, assign this. Maybe actually, can I do that here? Oh, that'd be sweet if I could. Allow any vehicle to refuel here. Yeah, darn. Well, once this is built, we'll tell somebody to keep it full, and then they'll have fuel brought over here when they can. But that's going to be tricky. We have it. This is all full. Like, we're good on fuel now. I just need to get this going. Don't you love the early game? The early game is a constant struggle for resources. It's just a constant, like, I just need more. I just need more. I just need more. And you have to wait. You have to wait. You don't want to, but you have to. All right, the fuel station is up and running. And we actually have some fuel over here now. So hopefully this means the limestone can now keep up with our demand for concrete, because these trucks can come over here and help these excavators refuel so that they don't have to go all the way across the map and do it. I'm actually having a lot of other vehicles that need help refueling as well. And so I'm going to actually put a fuel station. This might be weird and maybe a little bit dangerous, but I'm actually going to put a fuel station right here. And we're going to connect it with this pipe right here like this. And by doing this, it's basically going to ensure that there is a fuel station really close to all the action that can move fuel around to the various different places that it needs to go. I'm going to keep this box connected where it says allow any vehicle to refuel here. They can refuel from here instead of the tank directly. They don't have to. And so this is just basically going to allow me to take the existing supply that I'm already saving up for and distribute it wherever we need it to go, right? And so now we wait. That belt is done. That's pretty sweet. I'm going to have this be the priority now, because rubber is the only thing left that I'm just really not doing well on. Oh, how did you not get... Oh! What? How did you not get connected? How did that happen? Well, that stinks. Remove that really quickly. And connect it right here. I mean, I could connect it directly off of this. This takes 2. And this takes 1. I mean, I don't care. I'm just going to tell myself that I do not care. Say it with me. I do not care. All right, so there will be that. And then this is not built yet, which is surprising. Quick deliver this. And I think that should now deliver the oil. Yeah. This wasn't getting oil before, and now it should be. I don't see oil going into it because it's not. This one only gets oil when the cargo rig goes and does it. So we've already loaded a whole bunch of fuel, 1,000 units of fuel here. I think I'm going to go ahead and have this go home, and we'll put, I think, 1 shift in here. But we're going to have this go home. I have Unity now, thankfully. And it says low diesel. Like, low diesel? Are you sure? Kind of low diesel? Or that's kind of odd. I don't know. Let's have this be a priority to build as well. Rubber is up and running. Now there's just no power for it. Which kind of leads me to the research tree, where we probably should look at getting power 2 pretty quickly. We can do it. We can add it to the queue right now. I need the research lab done first anyway. And then we can look at housing 2. But I do want the research lab first, then maintenance depot 2. And I think at that point, then we can start on power generation. And the basic desalination is going to be great. Advanced diesel is probably good. This is the thing I really need, though, is the cargo depot. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and redo this order here really quick. Yeah, I want, before even housing 2, I think before maintenance, too. I want this cargo depot very quickly, because this is going to allow me that automated intake for oil. And I really want that. So I think before the captain's hut, before vegetable farming, it's research lab, then cargo depot, then power, then basic desalination, then captain's office. Yeah. And then maybe efficient concrete. We'll throw that in there later too. Pipes 2 is going to be important, but I'm not going to do it from that whole, that oil drill. I'm not going to do it from there. That's way too expensive. That oil drill is just going to be something that constantly pushes through. Slowly and surely pushes through, which kind of makes me think I don't need 3 of them. I don't know, maybe. It does 18 every 60 seconds. So if this can handle a throughput of 1 per second, 60 out of 60, right? if this can handle a throughput of 1 per second, well, maybe it's not that. Yeah, 60 every 60 seconds. That's 1 per second. So if that's the case, then this doesn't saturate it. And all 3 of these together are actually pretty good. Not a 4th, though. You wouldn't want to do a 4th one. But they can technically... Yeah, this is actually the peak performance for this pipe. So I think we leave it alone, just like it is with those 3. And then I missed it. How much oil is left there? We're at 57% remaining. Okay. We want to use that as fast as we can. I really don't want to dip into that resource because that's a lot of work to get it over here. I want that oil rig up and running, and I want the cargo ship to be running. So this is the main part where everybody should be... I'm actually going to shorten it and tell you to do it right here. Like, this is where you do it. Okay? Focus it right here. And even further, if I can figure out where it is, which I don't have the building yet, so I can't figure out where it is, but like effectively, it's going to have to be... Ooh, it's got to... I think this will be okay. I really hope the game doesn't tell me I can't put it here just because the land being right there. I really hope that's not the case. Because you see how the shipping lane works? It's like you need it at least that far, but it doesn't keep going into the abyss, right? It has a limit. It stops after a certain point, a pretty far point. But I think it doesn't stop, or I think it's out far enough to where we don't hit land on the other side. I'm really hoping that's the case, because that's a great spot for this. And I could even do it here. I think this will actually work before that will work. This is all straight right now. I mean, if nothing else, we could put it here. I don't think that's a good idea because this is where the oil needs to come in. But yeah, it could work. We could put it right here too. I like how they filled this in really quickly, and now the trucks can go around this. It's nice. So we finished settlement water, and we can now start providing them water. And that's where this drill or this groundwater pump and stuff comes in, where we're going to provide them with water. So now this pump can push water through into these tanks, which you can see are full. And so now we just need to finish this pipe, which is now going to be done now. Cool. So this pipe is done. It's going to come all the way over here, and now we can get into settlement water. So to do that, I'm just going to click this, go into here, and I think actually we might go one more. I might start putting the water over here. So what I'd like to do is we go to the settlement and we see the water facility. Now this also needs to dispose. We need to dispose of wastewater. So I'm actually kind of digging it being over here now. Yeah, we're gonna do it over here instead. I changed my mind. We can pause that and we can pause that. We will expand out here when we do, but that's where it's gonna be. And so from that point, also potatoes are gonna go in here. I can't wait to see potatoes actually show up in here and see what they look like. Probably gonna be very anticlimactic, but it is what it is. Fluid storage. So again, I think water is gonna play a role here. As always, it always does. I think we have plenty of water storage here, but this is going to eventually get dispersed to the fields too, to where this will be a water source that's there just for the people. And so I think we might put this kind of like, where's the, show me where the ramp's going to be. Yeah, so we'll put the ramp, I'm going to put the ramp down first just so I can kind of see how much room I got. And then we'll put the water storage. Yeah, I think like right about here. And then we can go one more in, or I can go this way with it. Maybe that's the way to go. Or this way. I think maybe this is the better call. We go about here with it. And then this storage now feeds a pipe. Let's go this direction with you, back into there, and then you can go that way. And then the wastewater will come up to level 1, then come up to level 2. No, it'll come to level 2 after it goes past this point. Yeah, go here, and then level 2. Or level 1 and we do another ramp. Yeah, let's do that instead. We'll just keep it level 0. It'll hop over the pipe, no problem, and head this way. And it'll come all the way out here where we do another water dump. And eventually we'll be processing wastewater over here too, but we'll do another dump over here. It's here. Yep, I can find it. I can do it. I believe in myself, and therefore I can do it. Let's dip it in as far back as we can. I don't want to take up too much of the coast here, right? Because there's a zone here where we can't intrude on it. I don't want to have to do that. So we'll build that, and unfortunately I can't build this yet, but that's okay. And now we're just left with essentially, yeah, parts. We're just waiting for parts. But this is how we'll do this. Water will be here. And then this pipe will come out over. Wait a minute. Do I want to go between this? I think I do. Cancel this for a second. I think I want to go between this. Just to keep it nice and clean. I'm going to go like this, and then the water pipe will go this way. And then go between these two tanks. Okay. Then we'll take our bridge, which will be a level 2 bridge. So we can have all the nice things that we want and more in our life. And we'll put it like this, I guess. And then this pipe will go under like so. Well, hang on. Now, if the potatoes are going to go under here with a belt and over, then and the water's going to go that direction, then I don't actually want to go. I want to go next to the pipe, not between them. Yeah. No, that's a better call. I want to go actually. I do want this back the way it was. Which means I need this to go over a little bit more on this side. Like this. Like this. Out 2 levels so that I can get this to go that way. Okay. So I want this pipe to actually go under this side. Oh, but now it can't get through because I moved it. Yeah, so... yeah. I didn't space it out correctly. I could move the tank since it's not built yet. I could also move this since it's not built yet. So, okay. Cancel this. Let's cancel this. And we're going to put this... We're going to build this correctly here. So, the fluid storage is going to actually now go from this point, I think. And this means... This really means nothing. Like, I don't need a clean pipe here. Like, I could just... Oh, this is the wrong side anyway. Ha! Where'd it go? Right here. So, I kind of want it to be here instead. Yeah. That gives me the room with the bridge. We just test it again. That gives me the room with the bridge to be next to this, there, and then come up 1, 2. Gives me room to move. Gives me room to move. There it is. And then the pipe goes next to this, underneath. Comes out this side like that. Okay. So water pipe here and here. Okay. Now the only way this goes bad is if the irrigation system is on this side. And I don't believe it is. I think it's kitty corner from where the food comes out, if I remember correctly. I don't know if I remember correctly. That's the worry, but I believe it's kitty corner from that. For some reason it isn't, well, then I go out a little bit more later and cut back in, and it's probably fine. So we'll build that pipe and this pipe. Well, here we go. And then I want to construct this into water. Yep. And then you get built too, and you can be potatoes for now, but honestly, we'll probably do something different with you later. And then this fluid storage, which is now kind of crooked, it's going to just go in like that now. It doesn't matter. But now we end up having this available to us too. We'll have belts go from storage here and belt feed one of these. And that'll be with this flat conveyor here. And we'll make it go under this way and then straight and then around from here and hook up like that. And that's how we'll make our potatoes into here. The trucks will drop them off here instead, and then they'll get belt fed into this, which gives us enhanced storage for the food market in that way. And so now it's just a matter of waiting around, right? Isn't it? Isn't it though? Always, yeah. Look, there's no oil. There's no oil. Are we good here? We could load more. Maybe we give them extra workers because we have the Unity. We can afford it. And this isn't flat enough yet. I really wish it was. Research. I mean, I have some time. Research Labs 2 is still happening, right? So I do have some time, but it's crunch time, man. We got to have this oil. We're almost out of it here. And, you know, we're making lots of fuel. Making lots of fuel. Coal's all headed this way. And now we're gonna go off this coal belt too. This coal belt can go wherever it wants as well. So this one can keep going. And we'll bring the coal all the way over into here. So again, the coal doesn't need to be trucked all the way over here. We'll get it into the system. And I'm also going to get it over here too. So we're going to use a lot more belting today. With this series, I guess. Not really today, but we're using belts a lot more often is what I mean to say. This needs to be like the biggest priority for gold parts. I don't think we're making much of them right now. Yeah, it's concrete. It's always concrete. It's always concrete. Look, you got more. Go get it. You can buy it. See? Buy the concrete. But now that we're cruising on with the limestone and the coal, I think we can expand this concrete, don't you? Let's get one more. And let's put a space, actually, because the limestone's going to be an issue. And then I don't want it right up against the coal belts, right? And then we'll get the pipe to come up here. Come on now. You're gonna mess with me, aren't you? You sure are. Oh, you dog, you. Don't you just love how that happens? Got this, and then down. And then you go back to doing what you were doing. Pretty please. And then we'll build this one and we'll expand our cement production. We have coal, right? So let's get the limestone in here. It's just a matter of producing it. I can probably boost this actually. Spend a little bit of Unity for the time being. And then we have a full tank of water here. We're gonna keep using it. Bring this over like so. And then let's get you copied. Flip it. I guess we're making concrete here. I guess that's our workflow now. That's what's happening. It's unavoidable. I don't know how these were spaced out, but I'd like them to be exact. So I'm gonna go like this instead. There. And from here we go down to here and then over one. And then over, and then like so. Cool. Cool. Deliver the parts. Let's get concrete happening. All right, we need to double this up, and then, God, how many of you guys are old enough for that joke? Oh, I can't believe I just did that. I feel gross. It is what it is. Look at full electronics. Feels amazing. It does. Feels awesome. If only we were full on construction parts. Yeah, good luck. We'll boost it. It's fine. And I'd like to boost this production too. We'll do both recipes here, and we'll just keep crunching away. We got plenty of stuff in here. Could even get a second one here because it's probably useful to do that. It probably is. I mean, this is full. It's waiting. So if we have somebody with rock and gravel right now, I guess, well, no, if they have extra, right, then they'll be dumping it. And I need them to do that. The more options I give them to not dump it here, the less likely they are to dump it here. So let's let them keep going. I want them to dump it there. Still full on coal. Feels great. Oh, I missed this. The early days when you have like seemingly infinite coal. This will change dramatically as the game goes on. We will not have seemingly infinite coal for very long. I need another generator, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll just connect it up there. Let them go ahead and build that when their time works, I guess, when it's convenient for them to do so. I need this. Somebody bring this thing the proper parts. I have 96 construction parts. Where are they at? Like, where are they? 100 construction parts. It says I have 100. I think it's just a display thing, right? This needs to be adjusted, right? The way this display, I think it needs to be adjusted to where it's only what's available, not what's sunking. Like, it's counting, you know, machine parts or stuff parts, right? Whatever. It's counting them if they're like embedded in construction projects somewhere, right? Like, I don't know. There's rubber here. There's 12 rubber here. It says there's 208. I don't know where that's coming from. Like, I don't have any pending constructions that are using those, right? Like, there's nothing there. Nothing delivered here. Nothing delivered here. Where are they coming? Where are they at? Where are my construction parts? They're not here. Are they just like embedded somewhere? Like, I'm really confused. There's 4 in here. There's none in there. There's none in these structures. No, none of these are gonna have it. So where are they? I just can't find them. I have no idea. Are they up here? This is done already, so it can't be here. 100 construction parts. The shipyard doesn't have them. The boat doesn't have them. What has them? I don't know. Isn't it wild? Where are they at? I wish I could get a breakdown of this. I click construction parts, right? Total consumption, deconstruction, total production. Like, where are they? I want to know.